All right, I'm looking at another Don't Wordle today. This is like Wordle, but you're trying not to solve the word. And real quick, I want to mention that I just posted a new video over on my other channel, so link in the description where you can go find out about whether pumpkins are actually fruits or vegetables. So I was thinking about starting with something thematic, since today is, of course, Reformation Day and Halloween. But I started with Halloween words on a lot of the puzzles, so I was thinking about something related to Reformation Day for this one. And I think I'm gonna start with monks, because it's not a terrible starting word for Don't Wordle. S and N are obviously, N-O are good letters, but the K and the M, you know, it's not terrible. Martin Luther was a monk, so let's go with monks, why not? Okay, that's not terrible. We got the O. Now we did cut down our words quite a bit, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's see. O first maybe? Might be good. You know, something like overt comes to mind, but the ER and T are too good. Could do like ovary, but again, the A and the R seem pretty good. Well, we could do error. You know, I said I was gonna be stubborn and just keep doing it, so why not? Yep. And it continues to be bad for us. Okay. I mean, we could do froze, which would have the Z in there, which would be good. It puts the E at the end, which is the most likely place for an E, though, I think. What about credo? I feel like that's using some good letters, but it's putting the E and the O in better spots where I feel like they're less likely to be. I think we're in trouble either way, but let's just go for it. Okay, that was good. We're down to only 12 words though, so now I'd like to put the O at the beginning and the E fourth if I can. Ooh, something like order would be good, but we just did the D. No, we can't do the R at the end anyways, yeah. O-R. Now at this point, since there's only 2 spots for the O and 2 spots for the E, we could potentially do, you know, both spots because we're gonna locate the E anyways, so it doesn't actually matter too much where we put the O and the E. Because I'm thinking it's probably something like this. Like grove or froze or trove, grove, froze. Now the good thing is we've got enough of them that as long as we don't accidentally guess the wrong one, we might still be okay. There's also prove, there's wrote. So there's quite a few of them. What about if it started with an O? Oh, we could do Oriole. I like that. Let's go with Oriole. Okay, good. So it is like I thought. Now, we just have to not guess the actual answer. So I don't think I want to do, I think I like, which one do I like? There's a bunch of them with a V. You know, at this point, it probably doesn't matter too much because prove, grove, trove, wrote, froze, they're all equally likely, I think. Those are all equally likely. I know I've said before that it doesn't really matter which one we pick because they're all equally likely at the end, which some people have said that's not really true because the more common words are more likely to be the answers, which is true, but I feel like all the words that I'm thinking of are equally likely because none of them are obscure, I guess. So I think I like froze, the Z, the F. Z is obviously a less common letter. F is not bad, but I like that better. I think if we get the V, then we have fewer, you know, if we guess something with a V and it is something with a V, then we'll have fewer options. And there's a few that have a T in them, so let's go with froze. Okay, good. It's not froze. Okay, now we've got 7 left. Ooh, and that didn't eliminate, we just went from 8 to 7 with that one. So all we gotta do is not guess the one word out of the 7 that is the answer. So, I'm thinking trove, prove, grove, wrote with a W at the beginning. There's obviously a few more that I'm not thinking of. Let's go with, I don't know, prove, prove maybe? Prove, grove, one of those. I feel like just using the less common letters, even though at this point all of those words that I'm thinking of are equally likely, I think. Let's go with grove. Let's go with grove. I like grove. It's a fall theme. You go to the apple orchard and pick apples in the fall at the grove, apple grove. Sure. Why not? Let's go with that. Hey, we did a Wordle. All right. Well, I feel really good about that. Oh, it was wrote. It was wrote, so it was one of them I was thinking of. Wrote with a W. I mean, after error and getting down to 22, I feel like that was really good. So, yeah, no undos today. Managed to survive. Let's see, what were the other options? Probe. Oh, I didn't think about probe. And trope, of course. I should have thought of trope and probe. When it was down to 7, yeah, so I had trove and prove and grove and wrote figured out, and then probe, grope, and trope. So that was all 7. So interestingly, usually there's some other words in here that I've never heard of that are real obscure, but I actually knew all of those words. I didn't think of all of them, but I knew all of them, so that's pretty interesting. And then, of course, before that, it was just froze as well. So when we had error, we had credo, crows. Now that's one I don't know. Droll, drove, froze, grebo, grego, grope, grove, orate. Orate is a good one. Orbed, oreed. Yeah, I don't know some of these, but anyways, there you go. So go check out that video on my other channel and find out whether jack-o'-lanterns are a fruit or a vegetable. And let me know how you did with this Don't Wordle, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.